Hey guys, long time no talk. If you guys haven't noticed, I haven't been uploading videos, and the reason for that is because I'm expecting and I've been really sick the last few months. So I am starting to feel a lot better. I'm almost in my second trimester, so I thought I would just film a video for you guys, something really exciting. I'm sorry if you hear the TV downstairs or kids. My family's just right there in the family room, and so you might hear TVs or them. So anyway, I just wanted to show you my Dollar Tree haul. Dollar Tree has out all of their seeds right now. Most of their seeds, if not all of them, are heirlooms if you aren't aware. I'm super excited. I bought a ton, like a ton. And with the state of our world and the things that are happening, as well as new people that will be put into place, that will be over kind of the agricultural things in government now, I am stocking up on all my seeds, and I encourage you to do so as well. I would really encourage you to start getting your seeds now. Last year there was a huge boom in the amount of new gardeners that the industry hasn't seen in a long time. And so I would imagine, because things aren't necessarily getting that much better, I would assume there would be even more than last year. And so we may have a hard time finding seeds or the varieties that you're looking for. So I definitely get online, go to your local Lowe's, Home Depot, your grocery stores that sell seeds, and stock up. Put them in the freezer, put them in Mylar bags, save them for next year, for years and years to come. It will be worth your while. Anyway, so that's kind of my rant on that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the varieties that I got from the Dollar Tree. I'm just gonna show you one of each. I got several of each variety. I went to 3 different Dollar Trees. So even if you go to just one Dollar Tree, know that other locations will have different varieties of the same thing. Just so you know, like, so for instance, I found that my Dollar Tree, one Dollar Tree only had one variety of cucumbers. So like in this case, like the pickling cucumber, national pickling cucumber, whereas the others had like the straight 8, excuse me, Market More, as well as the Muncher. So definitely hit several Dollar Trees if you are wanting kind of a variety of the same thing, because there were some varieties that were not at some locations and some varieties that were at other locations. For instance, one of those was the tomatoes. So at my original Dollar Tree that I went to, they only had, I think it was this one, the beefsteak. And then I went to another Dollar Tree and they had Roma as well as large red cherry tomatoes. So I was able to get a couple of different varieties from going to several different Dollar Trees. So go ahead and check out several different Dollar Trees in your area. Other that I got were, I got a lot of different kinds of peppers. Some are spicy, some are not. This is a Sonero chili. I'm sure I said that wrong. Cayenne long slim red. Hungarian yellow wax. This one was interesting. Habanero. I was surprised to see that one. California Wonder pepper. So this is a bell pepper. And this one was really cool. This is like a grand bell mix, so it has all the different colored bell peppers. So you might notice some of these, because you're only paying 25 cents for these seeds, they're 4 for $1 at the Dollar Tree, you are not getting as many seeds. So that's something to keep in mind. You may not be getting as many seeds, but you're paying a lot less. So for instance, like even just compared to the California Wonder bell pepper, there's a lot more in this pack than there was in this pack. So filling the seed packets while you're buying is really helpful to know exactly what you're getting for the price. I also got, this one was so cool to me, the Cherokee Wax Yellow Bush Bean. This is green beans. That was really cool to me. I wasn't expecting to see something kind of fun, a fun color there. I was kind of expecting more of your regular green beans. This is a tender green improved bush bean. I also got the Blue Lake 274 bush bean. This is actually what I grew last year. They didn't do well. Well, they did do well until the grasshoppers got them. So this is the Contender bush bean. Same thing. And the Kentucky Wonder pole bean. So this, the difference between a bush bean, if you don't know, and a pole bean is that a bush bean will bush out like a little tiny bush and doesn't need a lot of staking, whereas a pole bean likes to go up a trellis. And so that's something to consider when you're looking at your different varieties and what kind of space and kind of resources that you have in your garden. So I haven't really grown a lot of melons, and I'm kind of scared too. And I think they just feel so intimidating to me. I don't know why they do, but they do. I got a Sugar Baby watermelon. And then I also got a Hale's Best Jumbo Cantaloupe. So, and then onto squash. For a winter squash, I've never tried butternut squash, but I've heard it's really good. So I thought that I'd just go ahead and pick up a couple packs of this because, I mean, hey, it was 25 cents a pack, you know? This is a Waltham butternut squash. It's a winter squash. I got a squash summer dark green zucchini. I also got early yellow straight neck summer squash, as well as early summer crook neck summer squash. This is normally what I buy. I haven't really ever bought in the straight necked. Hi, sweetheart. But this is usually what I plant. So just a comparison to give you with the squash. For instance, this zucchini feels like it only has maybe 2 seeds in it. Maybe. I'm only filling 2 in there. But I picked up a Fairy Morris Black Beauty zucchini just from my Lowe's, my local Lowe's. And I paid $1.78 for this, and there are a lot more seeds in here. So 25 cents, $1.78, but you get a lot more seeds. So keep that in mind. I know I keep saying it, but it's like that with some packs, and it's not like that with other packs. It's just interesting. So I'm gonna move on to our different kinds of herbs. They had a lot. I was really excited. Oh, goodness. I just went ahead and picked up some thyme. This feels like it has a decent amount in it. There was a couple different kinds of basil. They had sweet Italian basil, and they had Genovese. I probably said that wrong. I slaughtered it, so forgive me. I'm not the best reader ever. Basil. Different kinds of basil. They had true lavender. They had sage. They had dill, mammoth. This is Long Island mammoth dill. And they had cilantro. Again, this comparison, I picked up some dill, some mammoth dill from Burpee, and I paid $1.69 for this packet. I paid 25 cents for this at the Dollar Tree, and there's a lot less seeds in here than there are in here. Keep that in mind. So every time I have something to kind of compare, I'm going to go ahead and show you, and I hope that doesn't get too repetitive. I went ahead and bought some Mammoth Russian sunflower seeds. I love sunflowers, you guys. I also picked up some Fairy Morris Mammoth Russian sunflower seeds. Same thing. This one has a little more. I wouldn't say it has a ton more. It definitely has more though. And again, I paid $1.58 for this pack, 25 cents for this pack. I picked up some Snowball cauliflower and some calabrese. Broccoli. You can see that name and you can read it. Yeah. Probably much better than I can. There were lots of different varieties of lettuce. Again, I had to go to several different Dollar Trees to get different kinds of lettuce. So just keep that in mind. So this first one is Paris Island COS. It's kind of more like your romaine lettuce. Oh, I put cabbage in here just because I use cabbage kind of like lettuce sometimes. And Early Golden Acre cabbage. They didn't have any purple cabbage. I didn't see any at the Dollar Tree, at least the 3 that I went to. Lettuce, they had Grand Rapids leaf lettuce. We picked up some, oh, I guess I could have put this chives in my herbs, huh? Some herbs, chives. White Lisbon bunching onions. And then peas. I love growing peas. They're one of my favorite things to grow, and maybe it's because they're one of the first things I plant in the ground because they love the cold. But I love growing peas, so I bought a lot of peas. They had little marble pea. They had Alaska pea. And they had sugar snap peas. The last Dollar Tree that I went to had this variety. The other Dollar Trees didn't have this one. So I was excited to see sugar snap pea. Again, so here's the comparison sugar snap pea. So I actually went ahead and bought the Morris $1.78 dollar pack. This has a lot more peas than this. This one is only filled to about here. And then this one is filled to about here. So you can see you get a little more. But if you bought several of these, you know, you might make up in for this, you know? So, and you might pay a little bit less and get a little more. Turnip. Bought a purple top white globe turnip. I put this with all of my radishes because they remind me of radishes, not because they taste like radishes necessarily. They had French breakfast radish. They also had gourmet blend radish. Look how pretty all those are, all the different colors. And they also had early scarlet globe radish. I also picked up some kale. This is the dwarf blue curled kale, as well as the Bloomsdale long standing spinach and giant noble spinach. We're almost to the end, you guys. I know there's a lot. I picked up the Detroit dark red beet. And then I put the Swiss chard with my beets because I eat a lot of the beet greens. And they remind me of chard. They taste like chard to me. And then Swiss chard, this is just a mixed colors. And look at all those pretty colors. This is the last one. They had several different, I say they have several. They had 3 different kinds of carrots. They had red cord, how do I say that? Chinenti? My goodness. Forgive me for slaughtering these. Carrot. Chantony, I think that's how you say it. Chantony. And then scarlet Nantes carrot. As well as the Danvers half-long carrot. Anyway, you guys, that is all of the seeds that I got from the Dollar Tree. And from what I'm hearing is that they have really good germination rate. And I actually found that last year when I planted some, they had a really good germination rate. They grew just like any other seed. They did wonderfully until my crops got eaten by all the pests. So this year I have some plans to, you know, combat the pest problem, and hopefully we'll have a better year. Anyway, thanks you guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll just see you guys next time. Hopefully I'll have videos up a lot on a more regular basis now, that I'm feeling a lot better. And yeah, I'll just see you guys next time. See ya. Bye.